is an orgasm required in every sexual experience with my husband in order to fulfill God's purpose for sex? Is it okay to have sex without orgasm?
Absolutely. It absolutely is. I don't think it's okay to have sex without orgasm all the time. I think that sometimes wives might be into that like caretaking mode and self-sacrificing mode and minimize their need in order for sexual pleasure and sexual release. And so I think that it is something that needs to be addressed if that's not ever happening or hasn't ever happened. We want to be able to help figure that out. But there are some times to where, for whatever reason, wife might not be able to reach orgasm. There might be time constraints. I have no idea what that circumstance might be, but it doesn't mean that wife can't feel really satisfied and connected, and that sexual experience can be pleasurable. And I have a lot of husbands that they have a strong desire for their wife to orgasm. So that's something that, that they, it's not just about, how often they can have sex, and it doesn't matter to them if their wife orgasms or not. I have a lot of husbands that, that they are good with connecting with their wife, sometimes when she doesn't, but then strongly desire for her to feel sexual pleasure too. And so I think a really good balance of, no, it is not wrong. You can engage and have a really satisfying sexual experience with your husband and not orgasm. So it isn't wrong. But on the flip side of that, for it to be not the norm.
Right, right. Kind of for it to be like one-sided, where one partner is enjoying and the other is not always, Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's not saying that a wife can't enjoy sex without orgasm, because you
Right.
absolutely can. Absolutely can. And there's going to be times like, within the span life of aging and things that happen to our bodies, that at some point in time, it might be reversed to where husband might be engaged in sex and have to be okay with not necessarily having an orgasm. And so like to be able to navigate that throughout the lifespan. And this is something too that whenever a couple seeks sex therapy, what they are learning to be able to do is help redefine what sex is and what intimacy is. And so some couples, sex is defined by penis and vagina only. Right. And so if that can't happen, then sex isn't fulfilling or rewarding. Well, throughout the lifespan, there's going to be lots of times to where that might not be possible. So being able to figure out what that looks like so we can have really good, intimate, connecting experiences, even in times that we have to navigate through physical things that are going on with our bodies.